What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Sorry about the noise out there. Austin's cleaning our next project that we're doing on the side for the wood yard. Oh, he's cleaning his Cadillac now. Hey, if anyone wants a CTSV for 8 grand, hit us up. It's for sale. So today we're actually gonna go ahead. The title probably says it all, man. We're showing some love to the Z. It's been a while. The poor thing is just covered in paw prints. But first thing, I want to give a huge shout out to one of my followers, man. So his Instagram username is Orion Williams. He actually hooked it up with a power steering pump, man. All he made me do is pay shipping, so I appreciate it. And then he's like, "Yo, I'm gonna toss a little extra surprise for you." And I was like, "All right, cool." Had no idea what that may be, honestly, dude. Homeboy hooked it up. Powerhouse Racing billet pulley. I mean, come on, this thing is so rad. So the fact that he included this with the pump for free, I mean, bro, you're a legend. But now I'm gonna go ahead and just rip this thing off. I gotta take this pipe off, and you can see, I mean, basically my car has like 0 power steering right now, so it's kind of sketchy, and this is a big old girl, so we gotta get that sorted out. So it is way into the evening, way too hot and humid, and especially in the shop, man. We have like no ventilation at the moment, so it just makes it super muggy in here, even with both the doors wide open. So it's just super uncomfortable to film, man. Especially since I look like a sweaty mess all the time during the day. You know, I don't really want to look like a sweaty mess on camera too much. So, but we're here and we're still working at it, man. What a mission this has been. So, got the new pump in. As you can see, it's looking pretty nice. However, it did not go in smoothly. Well, it did, but check this out. Yeah, so the pump, I didn't even realize this when I put it in, but the pump was missing like the bolts that actually hold the case together. So I just robbed them off my old pump, and all seems well, but as far as like the feel, it's kind of, it's a little bit better. It's not like spotty, but you know, it just feels heavy. And I don't know what my problem is. Maybe it's like the length of the line that I'm using to go to the rack. I really have no clue at the moment. So I'll continue to work on that. It does feel better. But yeah, man, I got power steering fluid, ATF everywhere. So we got to go ahead and work on cleaning that tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, I'm actually gonna go ahead and pick up my new AR5 transmission. Well, I say new. Transmission from a scrapyard up in Dallas. So it's gonna be about a 3.5 hour drive. Whoa, almost dropped you. I have this cardboard out because, so you guys can see, hopefully I'm gonna get some more light out here in a sec, but generally right now you guys can see that I have some gaps in here with my radiator. And I think my current issue, because the car does kind of run hot, like warm, you know, I'll be cruising at like 210, and I don't believe I really should be, you know, and especially with me wanting to get AC in this thing, we're gonna have to go ahead and figure out this cooling situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and start templating out some panels to go ahead and get some air ducting going, because I feel like all the air that comes through this intercooler basically just drops underneath the car and goes whoop, right underneath, because that's a low pressure area. All the air is going to go to the path of least resistance. So you guys can see it all go around here, over the radiator, which I actually have this plate, which technically needs to be remade. It was just a super rough mock-up, but I would like to at least box off this whole area, so all the air that does make it through the front of the bumper actually makes it directly to the radiator. Now this is a tucked radiator custom setup. I will go ahead and revise this completely. If this works, I'm gonna continue using this radiator setup, and if it doesn't, we'll probably go ahead and do some sort of a V-mount. So tonight, I'm gonna try and make myself a full template with cardboard, and then transfer that into some, I just have like some steel, so it'll be a rough thing, you know, it's kind of cheap material, and well, it's 16 gauge, it's kind of freaking thick, but weld it together if we need to, and just get it looking, at least, it doesn't really need to be pretty right now because we'll obviously revise all this when I have way more time. And like I said, once the 240 and the Skyline are running, this car goes under the knife big time. A lot of plans, a lot of revisions, just a lot of changes as well. So I'm very, very pumped to get into this car again. But yeah, for now, let's go ahead, see what we can do. All right, guys, couple hours have probably passed. Got the welder out. So also, by the way, hope you guys don't mind the mullet look. Got the hair tucked back. You guys can see me rocking it. Dude, I can't get a haircut to save my life out here, like, you know, so. And it is what it is, right? As you guys can maybe see or not, I have this one plate down there kind of made up. And then if we look over there, I actually have started, well, it's pretty much complete. And like I said, this is just a rough, just to see if this does anything. And if we do see drastic differences, we'll go ahead and really engineer and take some time and fabricate some nice looking panels here, probably out of aluminum or even like plexiglass, just something simple and easy to cut and work with. You know, because I'm actually going ahead tomorrow morning. Right now it is 10 o'clock almost at night, and tomorrow morning around like 6 a.m. I'm probably gonna go ahead and leave and head out and go to Dallas. So let's just kind of get this all prepped up and just see what we can get out of it. You guys don't understand like how rushed this car was built. You know what I mean? Like every aspect of this car when I built it was rushed. So, and it's done great. Like the best part is it's done so good, you know? So it's pretty cool. So I can't wait to actually take my time and dissect and dive into this thing. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys, just kind of in shaping and bending this metal. This 16 gauge is no joke. So the fun part is gonna be going ahead and kind of making the panel around all that, but I'll figure it out. Go ahead, I'm just gonna keep on grinding, man. I'm gonna toss you guys in the time lapse and keep on making shit. So let's get it. All right, sneak this sucker in there. Hang on. All right, man, we're looking good. It's about 12 in the morning, and I think I got it in a good spot where it should at least be functional. Aesthetically, probably not the most pleasing. I'm gonna show you guys anyway, though. I just kind of boxed it in as best as I could, and you know, it's basically coming from edge to edge. So from edge of the intercooler, and then this side I put a little rubber seal. I probably should have done that over there, honestly, but yeah. It should be okay though, because the actual intercooler is mounted to the frame, and so is this is mounted to the frame, so this really shouldn't rattle. It's also it's also tacked down here together with these two. As you can see, I made some tabs and bolted them to the actual chassis. So now this is fully boxed in. I am gonna go ahead and toss this little rough piece that I made way back as well. Still haven't gone ahead, because like I said, guys, currently this car is my daily, so I can't really have this thing be out of commission for very long. So I never really was able to go ahead and remake this again, but this sits and kind of tucks into my nose, my vented nose piece right here. So that kind of sits and tucks inside of the top little part where the air comes in and guides air, because there is a gap. There is a gap you guys can see that goes obviously through the engine. So with this in place, it should kind of create a straight up duct, man. This radiator should be seeing a lot of air. So I'm gonna be bringing my laptop with me and kind of keeping a close check on it. My oil filter is just gonna be chilling right there for now. It's wrapped in like a silicone coupler, so you know it's not gonna be bouncing around, stuff like that. So yeah, it should work. Like I said, this is just temporary. I just wanna R&D and see how it does on my trip tomorrow. And if it does work, Awesome, we'll go ahead and really make this thing look good. All right, one quick last look for tonight. Now you guys can see she's fully enclosed. I mean, apart from that tiny little gap right there, that tiny little gap in the center of your screen, and a very small one in that corner, but strictly speaking, considering how, you know, open it was before, I mean, it is now completely all boxed in. So, pretty stoked on it. If this doesn't work, we got all the air coming from this big old gaping smiley hole that's full of bugs right now. And if that, along with my invented nose cone, man, woo, you know, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. This should do it though. But I'll catch you guys back up in the morning. We're gonna get this thing cleaned up because it's filthy. You cannot be driving it like this. It looks so bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and button this whole car back up, and I'll see you guys back in the morning. The people are loving you, bro. Loving you. Loving you. What do you got to say? Hey, hey, come here. Woody. 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 What do you got to say to the people? All right, guys, so it is the next day. We're gonna get this transmission. However, I need to go ahead and clean this car off. They're cleaning off the Bobcat right now, the skid steer, and I'm gonna go ahead and just vacuum out the inside. Do the glass probably, or I don't know, I'll probably wait on the glass, but at least get this inside, kind of at least assemble my door panel back together and put the inside and clean, and then just give the whole thing a vacuum. So let's get to it. Man, if Bruce pressure washes that skid steer any longer, damn paint's gonna come off. Just waiting in line. Just waiting in line. I'm only like 2 hours late, man. But I got myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a pink lemonade. Yo, you guys, if you guys are gonna send any sort of fan mail, pink lemonades, man, all the way. Water. I got my essential paperwork, the fact that I am an essential right now. I can be on the road. And yeah, let's go get this transmission, man. Hopefully, I mean, it should fit back here, so I guess we'll find out. We got like a 3.5 hour drive one way, so let's see how this cooling thing works out. I'm pretty stoked, Unfortunately, our gauge doesn't work, but I got this AEM CD5 dash that I'm thinking about installing. I don't know if I want to. I don't know. We'll see. So, yeah. Let's get to it. Yes, sir. 4 hours later, we have made it, dude. What a beautiful day. Check this out. What? Tell me, who said these things are impractical? It's awesome. Okay, well, next stop, back to Seguin. Where currently I'm in like a Fort Worth, Dallas area. Man, it's a perfect day for a drive though. It's warm, but it's not too warm. And we gotta get AC in this thing ASAP, bro. Really have some news to share with you guys about this whole cooling thing. But let me at least get on the road, get out of here, get a drink. I'll update you guys. But I have some really cool news, man. Some really cool news. But let's just get on the road. Let's get started. Getting warm sitting here. Oh, hey now. Oh yeah. Oh no. Oh dear. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's worth it, it's worth it, it's worth it. Okay, it's gonna be worth it. Oh god. Oh god, this is... Alright, not too bad, not too bad. Kinda shitty, but not too bad. Yes sir. You guys already know. It was a hard choice, man, between Raising Cane's and Chick-fil-A. Oh, come on, this is even worse, dude. Are you... Oh my... Oh, that's scraping. Jesus. I don't think I can go inside because, you know, of the corona and all. Damn it. Guess I'm just about to piss in this parking lot in the gutter. Huh. Alright, so I've just pulled up, you know, chilling, about to dive into my 6-finger combo right here. And homeboy rolls up and he asks, you know, he's like, hey man, out of work, so-and-so. He says he's in the air conditioning business. Like, do you have any money to buy some food? He's actually right behind me right now. I don't have any cash on me, but like, if you guys did have cash on you, like, what would you do? Would you give him a couple bucks? I guess, would you like kind of judge it based on the situation and like the character? I don't know. Because you always got to be afraid of like, hey, maybe they won't use that money for food. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. I'm about to dive into my food though. Man, it just really makes you like, just think, you know, like, man, we're so grateful to have like food, you know, and people to buy food and get food. So yeah, that's homeboy over there walking to Whataburger. Man, I feel bad. I do wish I had a few bucks to give him, but yeah. Show some Raising Cane's love real quick. Oh, you know, you gotta sub out that coleslaw for that extra Texas toast. That's the only way to do it. Hell yeah. Bon appetit, guys. If you guys are sleeping on this Raising Cane sauce, oh, bro, you might as well unsubscribe right now, bro. Actually, don't do that. I'm just kidding. But for real. Alright, guys. Well, my battery's at 10% right now, so let's try and get what we can. Guys, this made a huge difference. The ducting made a huge difference. So, on the highway, I used to cruise at like 216. Yeah, 216. Right now, I'm at 188. Okay? 188. So it ranges between like 184 and 190 depending on like my RPM. So when I was getting to 216, I was just cruising at 35, 3600. Same RPM we're cruising at now, and right now we're at 188. It's great, 187. So, you know, the fact that we got this dialed in a little bit better makes a whole big difference, man. I'm very excited about that. And also you guys got to think, I'm putting a new rear end right now. I have the factory Z32 like NA automatic rear diff, which is a 408 rear gear, and I'm putting in a 333 rear gear from a Infiniti G35. So it's gonna drop my RPMs about 20%. So if I'm doing 3,500, I should be doing about 2,750, 2,800 at the same road speed. So that's gonna make a massive difference as well. This thing's gonna be cruising at 175, no problem, bro. So yeah, now we just can fine tune and finalize and really make our ducting legit. Because like I said, that what we did was just R&D and a quick mock-up. Just, I mean, even though it took a little bit of time, something to get us going. So another thing, along with the different gearing, the lowering the RPMs at a cruising speed is gonna make a huge difference. As well as I'm gonna be upgrading my turbo because the size is so small. I just feel like at cruising speeds, there's just so much heat being created over there, and it makes a whole lot of sense that would also be a you know, part of my heat issues. And I also really need to get some like venting out of the hoods. I mean, these hoods are super like cramped underneath. All in all, though, like a 30 degree difference is major, and that's also affecting our coolant, our oil temps. So yeah, we're in good shape, man. I'm stoked. It only gets better from here. Alright guys, just want to show you cruising temperatures in town. 172, bro. This is crazy. And we by no means have it fully sealed up. Like, this was just a rough R&D, bro. I'm so pumped. I cannot believe it was going from mid like 210s down to 170, 180s, dude. I mean, that's a win, bro. I'm so ready for this AC. And also, we do have an oil cooler. I know some of you guys are probably gonna be wondering about that. We do have an oil cooler. I'm gonna run over my whole setup once we get back home because, man, this is pretty legit. 171, bro. It's going down. All right, we're almost home, man. 30 minutes. By the way, shout out to the 3 people that have sent us fan mail so far. If you guys want to go ahead and send us some fan mail so we can open it up on camera, the link will be, or not the link, the address will be down below. So thank you in advance. All right, well, positive and negatives. Positives, our ducting did a treat, dude. Like, I'm so stoked on how well this worked. I cannot wait to go ahead and really engineer and do it properly. By the way, shout out to the millions of bugs that basically gave up their lives and also contributed to the mess that is now my front bumper. Also, dude, this thing took such a beating. Look at all, there's like gravel dust up here, dude. I I roasted this lip so many places today. I really would love to get, honestly, like some sort of a rising lift set up in the front suspension, or yeah, the front suspension. Hey, detail guys, quick question. So mainly on that side, I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's not on this side, but this side, I'm getting like these streaks. Do you guys see this? Does anyone know what these streaks are all about? And like, dude, they're, I don't know what it is. I'm trying to like smell it, but I don't know. Maybe is my, am I low on my juice, dude? Oh my God, yeah. It's brake fluid. Huh. That's really weird. Okay, I have like no brake fluid in here. It's right at the minimum, so good thing I checked. Damn, that's definitely brake fluid. So tomorrow I'm gonna go ahead and take off this wheel. It's getting way too late, but more work on this tomorrow. And the 240, lotta, whoo. Woo. Oh, by the way, the transmission we got, bro, it's an AR5, so I'm gonna show you guys exactly how to do the whole swap, and I still got a few more parts to go ahead and acquire, but we'll get there. As far as the radiator that I'm running, this is actually a Griffin Universal Race Core. It's been modified. The cap has been sealed up. This wasn't my 240. This is kind of like a tucked. You guys can see a little bit of it sticks out, but I'm gonna get it further up. The only reason why it's not further up right now is because it hits the headlight buckets. So I will modify those so it can sit further up. I don't know what that noise was. So I have one puller fan on the backside. This is an 11-inch this is a 12-inch Meridyne fan, or an 11-inch Meridyne fan. 11-inch Meridyne fan. In the front I have a 12-inch Meridyne fan. So one's pulling, one's pushing. Then they are offset so they don't kind of interfere with each other. But man, it's amazing the difference that we got. Very, very stoked, very stoked. However, I still have like 0 power steering, so I don't know what that's all about. It just sucks. Like, I don't know if it's my rack. It just bums me out, bro. It bums me out a little bit. When we take this car apart, so much is getting redone, and so many new plans, man. So many new plans, a lot of new parts. It's gonna be a major, major next stage. So I'm pretty excited for that. Hopefully you guys are gonna be sticking around. Subscribe if you guys haven't yet, because like I said, a lot of cool stuff about to go down on this channel. A lot of builds, man. I'm just, if you guys want to go ahead and grab a sticker, it really helps the builds out, gets the parts sooner and quicker, and that means content out more frequently for you guys. So I'm grinding in the background. Don't think I'm just chilling, especially this whole Corona thing, man. It's got my whole Skyline build on pause, and it just sucks. So we'll figure it out though. No worries. In the meantime, we have this car. Derek will be back up on Derek's car very soon. We'll have parts coming in. BC sent the wrong valves. So, and as far as the whole Vibrant stuff, there are no international orders going out. That's why my whole wide body kit for the Skyline shipped from Ireland and then got sent back to Ireland because they're like, no international orders. So RIP. But we're gonna make do, man. We're gonna make do. But I'm gonna call it here for this one. Hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit of content and just a bit of tinkering. And man, very, very stoked on this whole cooling thing. I cannot wait. That means we can have AC. And this by no means, it's just gonna get so much better. Once the RPMs drop by 700 when we're cruising at the same airspeed hitting the front end, it's gonna be major. Like, that's really gonna bring us down. So, whew, this is great. This is great. If you guys are having heat issues, please just route your air, guide your air. Don't have any low points of drag, because that was my problem. All the air that was coming in, just diving right underneath the car, and that was it. It was just all wasted. So, whew, it's good, man. I'm stoked. Hopefully you guys are having a good night, a good day, wherever you're at. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, hopefully tomorrow. If it isn't tomorrow, I'm sorry, but just put those notifications on, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace.